In this video, I wanted to show you how to create an assignment in Google Classroom that will be synced with School Loop. This assumes that you've already set up your School Loop to link with Google Classroom. This may be familiar for those of you who've used Google Classroom. If you go into Classwork and click Create and click Assignment, this would be in a class that you have already set up in advance. So I'm just going to call this Test Assignment. I'll just say students, ignore. So now my students are confused. So I'll set this to be 10 points. In the formative category, I'll set the due date to be tomorrow. And I'll put it in my topic. I like to organize my classes by topic. After it's all done, I just click Assign, and it should appear in the student's classroom. I can see that it appeared here. So in a few minutes, it will update into my period 3. Although it took several minutes, it finally appeared in my school loop. However, it's in the wrong class category. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to assign it to the right category. Here's how I do that. First, I need to click on Details. Then, Edit. Now this is where it can get tricky. If you have assigned your assignment to multiple classes in Google Classroom, that's totally fine. However, it will make multiple assignments in School Loop. It will make one assignment per class. In this case, I'm looking at the assignment that appears in period 3. Now, I want to make sure that I leave this mark checked for period 3 to go with period 3. If I were to put it in my other class, like period 5, then this would make it so that the grade importing, the score importing, would be broken. So I want to make sure that I don't break the link between this third period assignment and this third period class. So I'm going to leave this as it is. I do not touch the period check marks. This one is totally fine to touch. I'm going to put it in my formative category because this is only supposed to be a formative assignment. At this point, you can also adjust the point scaling as well. Now, this is the last tricky thing. Make sure that you uncheck the linked Google courses, because if you were to leave it checked and then click Publish, what would happen is it would create a clone of the assignment inside of your Google Classroom. That's why you might sometimes see the name School Loop or the word School Loop appear in a Google Classroom assignment. You do not want to do that, otherwise it'll get very confusing very quickly for the students. So, after you've made sure that you do not touch the periods check marks, you've adjusted the assigned date and points to however you want, the category to whatever you want, and have unchecked the linked Google courses, then it's okay to click Publish. You're going to want to do that same thing for every time that an assignment is published from Google Classroom. If you want to edit the assignment category or edit the points.